Hey guys, just coming on here and trying to give you guys a little update on what's going on with my petition. So, I have a petition saying to remove Judge Don Torgerson from the Carbon County courts. So, I'm asking you, the public, for help. We need to get more and more signatures. Right now, we're 5 signatures away from 600. We need a lot more than that. So, if you have time, I will be sharing the link down below in the comments. And I'd hope you read it, sign it, share it, help our families out. We need all the help that we can get to help future victims get a fair trial and some justice. Like I said, my grandpa's case was botched. My husband's case, I would say, was botched too because of the judge. And then, of course, the Bay Nelson case. It breaks my heart for that family. For the judge to look at them and say, you're not going to like my decision. And to sentence this puke to 1 year in Carbon County Jail. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And I don't think I'll ever get it. But what I'm trying to say is we need your help. We need you to please go read, sign, share, leave comments on the thing. And also, if you don't want to have your name on there, you can sign anonymously. That's an option. I'm also thinking about maybe making a paper one and maybe going door to door or whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, with all this COVID, I don't really want to do that. So that's why I feel like this is the best option with this petition. But yeah. And I want to talk more about the Bay Nelson case. I haven't really talked too much about it just because it's not my case. But I am friends with Bay's mom. She's like the sweetest lady ever. So sweet. And you can just tell his whole family is just so amazing. So amazing. And it just breaks my heart that they have to go through this. It's not fair. It's not right. It's like to imagine losing your son. Like, it's like literally, it's very upsetting. And it just makes me sick that this judge couldn't even be like, what if this was my son? What if this was my son? Like, why don't you have compassion for the victims? Why do you only have compassion for these criminals? And you keep letting them out, and yet they keep committing more and more crimes. When are they going to be held accountable for their actions? And maybe it would teach them a lesson to where they'll stop committing more crimes and hurting and destroying these families. I don't get it. I don't. It's not fair. It's not fair to these victims that have to go through all this heartache and to not be able to see their loved ones again. I think about my grandpa every day. I think about him every day. And what my grandma had to go through to lose the love of her life. And then to lose my grandma the same day I had my baby. And she died from a broken heart. I would have had more years with them. I would have if this would have never took place. And just to imagine thinking, what if this was your son for Bay Nelson's case? That's I would die if that was my son. I don't know what I would do or how I'd feel. I just know I just would be so heartbroken. And I know his mom, his dad, his whole family, they're heartbroken and they're always gonna have that for the rest of their lives. And this judge could have gave them some closure, could have given them some justice, couldn't have at least help with the pain. And that is why we need to try to remove this judge so no other family has to go through what we did. I don't think it's fair. So please, I'm begging all of you guys to please go click on that link and read that petition Sign it, share it, let your friends, family know what's going on in our community. It's not fair. It's not right. There is something going on in our community that needs to change. I just don't get it. Like, something's going on here, and this needs to be changed. This needs to be fixed. Like, it's just not right. Like, there's something wrong here, especially with my grandpa's killer. He bragged about kicking him so hard it killed him. He even went on telling the officer, good, I'm glad he's dead. I didn't like him anyway. Then on my grandma's obituary, his friend, which I don't think they are friends anymore, wrote, I'm sorry that piece of crap Richard took Max's life and then 8 months later took yours. What is he trying to say? Is he trying to let us know something that he knows? I told them, get a hold of him. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he wants to speak about it. But no. These freaking people here do not want to solve any crimes. They don't want to help the victims. They only want to help these freaking criminals. This puke of my grandpa's killer freaking has animal cruelty charges, had a homicide charge, aggravated assault charge, has other assault charges. He has so many. It's ridiculous. And yet he's free, just roaming the streets. He's a crazy nut that doesn't belong on the streets, so then he can hurt somebody else. And I pray I don't have to run into him. I really don't want to see him. I'm scared of him. I'm scared he's going to come after me, because that's what he was doing. When he went after my husband, he was actually looking for me. He'd always come into my work, harass me. He knows what I drove. And that's when he pulled up right next to my car, throwing out his trash. And my husband just told him, are you going to pick up your trash? And he snapped. Tried to run him over. Twice. But anyways, this judge has a lot. Other people have said he's messed up their cases too. So I'm not going to bring up other people's cases because that's not my business really, unless they want me to, which is fine. I will if they allow it. I am talking a little bit about Bay Nelson's case because I know his mom wants people to know what's going on. And she's right. And you know what? She has a hard time talking about it. I think any mother would too, because that's just heartbreaking. Like, it literally breaks my heart. Like, I just thinking about it and talking about it, like, breaks my heart because I try to put myself in her shoes and how I would feel about it. And that's what everybody needs to, like, think. Like, how would I feel about that if I was them? You know, put yourself in my shoes. You know, like, it's so hard losing people that you love. And to, you know, I always try to imagine what other people go through so I can try to understand. I won't fully understand because I'm not them, but I can at least try. But like I said, please, 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 I'm begging you guys, the public, I need the public's help to help us remove this judge from the Carbon County courts. I will be sharing the link, so please, please click on it, read it, sign it, share it. And hopefully by summertime, maybe fall, I'm going to have something for Carbon County. And they better sit back, relax, and watch the show go down. Because I'm not messing around anymore. I'm letting the truth be told. Because I'm not letting this be swept under the rug. And like I was told by somebody that worked in the courts and stuff, saying, Felicia, if you wouldn't have pushed as much as you have, your grandpa's case would have been swept under the rug and it wouldn't have gone as far as it did. When I heard that, I was like, wow. I was like disgusted. I'm like, seriously? Like, that's all these people around here want to do, is just sweep shit under the rug. And another thing that makes me curious is about the cop. Like, the former chief of police and helper. I know you guys all know, I don't even have to say his name. Literally, as soon as my grandpa's autopsy came back as homicide, all of a sudden he's no longer the chief of police. Then he turns into the investigator. Did he investigate anything? Nope, sure didn't investigate shit. And then we had trial. He was subpoenaed to trial, and I was threatened. Said, if you don't show up, you'll have a warrant out for your arrest. So I'm like, okay, well, I better show up. Well, guess what? He never showed up. And did he have a warrant out for his arrest? Did he get in trouble? No. Then when case was closed, he was back at working at Helper as a temp, like when they need fill-ins. Makes you wonder what's going on in our little town, in our community. And things need to change. We need to get rid of all the bad. We need good people in our system to help the good people. Why do we need to help these bad people? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. If you can kind of explain it to me, let me know. Message me. I'd like to kind of know what you think. But please, go click on my petitions, change.org petition. If you could click on it, read it, sign it, share it, that would be great. I know a lot of you guys, are kind of iffy on to click on these links, but trust me, it's a legit link. It's not no scam. I know there's like a lot of them going out, but I promise you, it's not. I would not do that to any of my friends or family members. And if you feel more comfortable, go into Google, type in Don Torgerson. It's the second link. So, like I said, please read, sign, share, get this out. We need all the help we can get, and our families appreciate the ones that are supporting us and continue to support us. We appreciate you. And like I said, be ready, Carbon County. I'm coming for you.